What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Saturday, October the 29th, 2022. And today we're going to talk about NVFX actually we're going to talk about automated capital, which is a PAMM inside of the broker NVFX. A lot of us experienced some losses past week, and it kind of, for a lot of us, negated a lot of work that was put in for the month of October. Before we talk about my official stance, and I'm making my official announcement stance right now on how I'll be going forward with this, I want to remind you all that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm also not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, go ahead and hit that notification bell as well. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to go to the Telegram group, and I'm going to share with you the last announcement that was made, well, the last couple. So for the daily report for Friday, they mentioned many adjustments have been added. Lower risk trading for EUR USD, GBP USD is set at super low risk. We are going into next week, no more high drawdown days. And that's, of course, their hope. Right? There's not a guarantee of that. The current drawdown is at 3.02% at this time. Well, at that time, which was 7:06 p.m. yesterday. It says, be on the lookout for next week. No more losses, daily wins. Of course, it's not a guarantee. This is just a little bit of rah-rah, right? This is just to kind of stay encouraged and stay confident and all that great stuff. You know, love the spirit of it. But here's the reality for the statistics, and the numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. For the day, it did 0.24% for the day. Any profit is good profit, so I'm gonna clap that up. But what we can't clap up is negative 21.95 for the week, and a negative 8.29 for the month. It's been a rough month for automated capital. And I won't say the whole month has been rough, but when you have an ending of the month like this, I mean, we're on the 29th of October. It's hard to call it a successful month when you did negative 29% for the month, and you ended at a loss at last month as well. So it's hard, right? I really get it. Now, I want to make sure everyone understands this, because everyone should understand this before you even jump into something like this. Understand that trading is risky. Your results will vary and are not guaranteed, okay? This information is for educational purposes, is not financial advice or solicitation to invest. Each trade is at the full discretion of the user, and users are solely responsible for their trading results. One should evaluate their own risk tolerance before trading and only trade with money they can afford to lose. Automated capital is not directed at or intended to elicit citizens and or residents of the USA, and is not intended for distribution to use by any person in any jurisdiction where such distribution or use would be contrary to local law or registration or regulation. Automated capital does not solicit U.S. clients. All right, so they had to say that. Of course, this is their last thing here at 10:49. This is the update from last night. This is the most recent update. For those of you wanting to withdraw, we completely understand. We had a discussion about what's going on here, what's been going on here at Automated Capital. Major risks have been changed. More consistent gains, lower risk management is key, even when unexpected news hits. Even if we do a 3 to 5% a week in gains with low drawdown is our main goal moving forward. We absolutely want everyone to have the best experience with the Forex industry. For all those still rocking with AC, we thank you for your business, Automated Capital. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm going to go into my back office at Automated Capital. I'm going to share with you what it's done for me, right? For me, I have put in, and we're going to click on Automated Capital to get the official results here. And then I'm going to get into my decision of whether I'm going to stick it out or go ahead and pull the rest of my funds out, which I have $12,000 here. Significant amount that I could withdraw, right? So the net deposit was just south of 30,000, right at 27,836. And we've lost $15,629, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know what button on here. Come on, man. There we go. That's the button I was looking for. That. Come on, man. That ain't good. That ain't good. It is not our first time losing, and of course, we understand the rules of the space. We understand we never put anything in any of these platforms or opportunities that we are not willing to lose, right? So that $27,000 that I did deposit, I was willing to lose that, all right? That's just the bottom line. That's how I take these opportunities, and that's how I carry them out. Now, with the opportunity being that on Sundays is when we are able to withdraw from this automated capital account. Of course, they will approve it and allow people to withdraw whatever they feel is necessary to withdraw, whatever they feel is comfortable, or all of it if that's what they want. And then, of course, after that, you do your withdrawal with NVFX and you're good to go. So now we're getting down to what my decision is. Of course, this was not a very easy decision to make. Quite honestly, I never want to be in positions to have to choose stuff like this. However, you have to do what's right for your own portfolio. So my decision right now may not be the best for you. All right. You may decide to do something completely different, and that's okay. My decision is that I'm going to stick and stay. I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and leave whatever funds I have in there and see what happens. I would rather in 6 months, 12 months, say that, hey, I lost 30 grand. Okay, cool. I'd rather say that I stuck it out with whatever, 12 grand that I had and it was able to rebound, than I would saying, hey, I didn't take that risk. Now, this is a part of managing risk. This $12,000 that I'm deciding to leave in here, I could decide to withdraw tomorrow, okay? I could decide to put it in a more trustworthy platform or a platform that has had a more of a track record of success or something other than this. But I just believe that with opportunities like this, when it shows that it can win for a certain amount of time and it has a couple rough days that really deplete it, but not all the way, right? I still have some money to work with. I've lost in accounts that have gone straight to zero, ladies and gentlemen. I have. And quite honestly, I'm hoping this is not another one, but I'm not afraid of that, all right? And that's why I'm deciding to keep my money in here. I believe that it can grow. And as it gets closer and closer to maybe 20,000, we start making some benchmarks and saying, hey, when it gets to this, I'm withdrawing my money here. When it gets to this, I'm withdrawing my money here. Just to make sure that I'm staying at a place that I feel comfortable. But, I mean, I've already lost 15. And like I said, some of you guys are going to make different decisions. I've seen a lot of comments, people saying, hey, I'm going to go ahead and take my money out and put it in NOVATECH. Hey, go for it. It's your money. You do what you feel is best. The reason I haven't decided to do that is because I spend a lot of time working on my NOVATECH account. So everything that I'm earning on a week-to-week basis, of course, with that auto transfer tool that they now have and different things of that nature, I'm able to feel comfortable about what I have going on in NOVATECH. The reason I jumped into to this opportunity here at Automated Capital is because it was one that was winning. Of course, it came to me from some people that I trust, and some of them are not even involved in the program anymore. They decided to take their funds and move on. I'm a bit stubborn, so I want to kind of stick around, and I want to be able to talk about a comeback story from Automated Capital. I think, if nothing at all, it'll make for some good content to talk about here while I'm sharing my journey on the YouTube space. But a part of my journey is having to make tough decisions like this, some that may not be the most popular. A lot of you guys are going to pull your money out of Automated Capital, whatever you have left, and I don't blame you for that, all right? But I am going to decide to stick and stay. I'll be transparent. I got a commission payment yesterday from NVFX, of course, from the different things that I'm involved with in that broker. The broker is paying me. I got like a little over $4,000 from the broker itself. So, that comes with knowing some good opportunities here on the broker and sharing them, but also those of you that find other opportunities on the broker, if they have portions of which they pay, having the relationship with NVFX has been more good than it has been bad. Now, that's me talking about NVFX, not Automated Capital. Automated Capital has nothing to do with my commission payments from NVFX, other than giving people an opportunity of something to invest in, which enables us to trigger some of those commissions. And if nobody decides to invest in Automated Capital or anything like that, I won't get much commission. So that it kind of works hand in hand, I guess you can say. But those checks aren't coming from Automated Capital. They're not coming out of Automated Capital. So it has nothing to do with how fast Automated Capital grows or doesn't grow. It is just a reward that the broker is giving out. However, since we're talking about automated capital, my decision to stay, that's exactly what it is. I'm going to stick and stay. I'm going to see what happens, and we're going to see this next week of growth that could possibly happen. Of course, it is a risk that we're taking in this space that it could possibly not happen. We could not experience some growth this week. However, you don't get an opportunity if you don't play in the game. So we plan on playing in the game and seeing what happens. And of course, we can always make a decision next week, whether, if it goes down sub 10, if this account goes down sub $10,000, I may have to reconsider. I'm not looking to lose any more money. That's for sure. So I have to set some benchmarks the other way too. If it goes down as low as 5,000, I'd be foolish. I'd be foolish, absolutely foolish, to not take that opportunity to pull that money out, especially after losing over $20,000 at that point. But we're not trying to speak that into existence. We're just kind of trying to lay out some benchmarks. If it goes past 10,000, if it goes to sub 10, then we really should reconsider our stance here at BOJ. If it goes sub 5, that's like DEFCON 3, right? So we got to defend ourselves at that point at the highest level, and that would be to just go ahead and take that out, not be stubborn about that. But I still believe in automated capital. For some reason, something inside me is like, they got some arrogance about them, but they got the right kind of arrogance that can be molded and humbled into something that can still be great. You still need a belief in yourself. You still need a belief in your product. They may have had a little bit too much belief, or a little bit got a little bit too lax, but sometimes the humbling moments allow that to be turned into something great, into some great learning experiences. So we're looking to see if automated capital has learned anything from what they have experienced over the last 2 months, and we'll be able to see it firsthand because we're not pulling our money out just yet. All right. With that being said, put all your 2FAs on everything that you can, your wallets, platforms that will allow you, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, just make sure that you hit the notification bell as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this again is a NVFX automated capital centric video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.